Hey there. So for over the past year now, I've been looking at the behaviors of mainstream comic professionals, and I've come to the conclusion that they are not getting better. In fact, I don't think that there will be some magic reset button. I don't think we can go back to a time. In fact, I don't believe that that time really exists at all. What I think was that we had a cultivated image. We never saw these folks for who and what they are, because when we start looking at them and examining them, what we see is rock star mentality behavior, only exemplified by people that are creating sequential art. I mean, we're talking about stories that are told in comic book form, but you have people out there thinking that they're curing cancer or thinking they're changing the world. And above all, they think that you'll always continue to come back. That's one of the problems that we really see exhibited here, because when you look at some of these behaviors run off consumers. I mean, you can make a bad product out there and maybe people will come back, but when you go out and you insult and deride consumers, they will never come back. Now, point in case here today, we're going to be looking at Mags. And Mags knows how to really insult a consumer. I mean, this interaction is going to be 100% positive on the consumer side. And Mags is going to take that, turn it into an insult, and pretty much showcase that middle finger that says, yeah, you did this, therefore. This person too, I imagine that they would have bought just about anything from Mags. I think that a word of encouragement here or a word of encouragement there would have gone a long ways. But no, that could not happen. Had to put the person in their place instead, tell them the what for, and pretty much tell them they have to do something or else. I hate to tell you, but people, they do not respond well to ultimatums, and well, you're going to have one on display here. So Mags here, you notice at the beginning, is talking about some BS in my DMs, and now I'm in an effing mood. So that's awesome, because somebody went out and mistreated Mags. So let's look at that. Let's see this terrible mistreatment. Hi, I'm an openly bisexual male and a proud member of the LGBTQ community too. I admire you, Mags, and you're a gorgeous young lady. I just want to let you know that all Comicsgate supports aren't as evil as you believe. I've always had a crush on you, and I highly respect you. I'm proud Comicsgate, but not a troll, bot, or hateful person. God bless, I adore you, and hope to hear from you. So the first response off of this, where, you're gorgeous, I like you, I've had a crush on you, I highly respect you, and on, is you're in a hate group. Right off the bat, the first sentence impression is that you're in a hate group. You can say every nice thing in the world, and it doesn't change that. So that is the first impression that you want to leave with someone. You can say all the nice things in the world, but you're in a hate group. That thing that I just said that I was, well, nope, you're another thing altogether. Continuing on here, I don't represent the hate, if there is any, in Comicsgate. I'm just like you. I endure the slings and arrows of the people who hate on LGBTQ folks, and I stand with you in that. I really mean what I say about you. What must I do to show you I'm genuine? Here you have a consumer that is going through almost this pleading stance, wherein they're saying, hey, I said here, I idolize you, you're somebody that has meaning to me. Again, you have this rock star status. What exactly can I do there? Continuing on, when I heard of your wonderful presence in comics, I was more than overjoyed. You are a hero to me and someone I admire. I'm also a tad bit envious because I always wanted to transition but could not, lack of funds and time. But I truly look up to you, Miss Mags. As God is my witness, I'm not lying to you. I'm I'm a fan of yours, even though you think I'm the enemy. I'm sorry, Miss Maggs. I do truly adore you. Forgive me for disturbing you, Miss Maggs. I just wanted to let you know I'm a huge fan, and sorry if I've angered you. So, you see that again. They've gone through this bargaining stage. Now, this is something where you should have seen some kind of reset, but no, you're going to have doubling down. And after this is where people start going in and they start really thinking about what they're doing, who they're dealing with, and how exactly they are being dealt with. This is where you lose a person. This is where you lose them for life. And well, all you had to do was give them one sentence that would have finalized this and been nice about it. But no. So continuing on. Listen, John. You've come into my DMs proudly waving the flag of a group that has spent a year harassing me and some of the people dearest to me in the world. How do you want this to go? Sounds like a lot of fun. You come here saying you're my fan and that you have a crush on me, while also wearing Comicsgate on the sleeve, the same group that doxed and stalked me. Doxed and stalked me. I think the idea of stalking is pretty much diminished within this, and I don't really understand how doxing works in this instance. Are they talking about the quote-unquote dead name? Is that what Mags is discussing here? Or are they talking about something else? I mean, are they talking about going and looking up certain things on the internet that are out there, like talking about some of the GoFundMes and on? Again, not understanding the way that this displays. But continuing on, you show up telling me I'm not part of the hate, if there is any, and you want me to forgive you, tell you it's okay? It's not okay. Right there, again, disconnect. Totally. You want me to tell you you're okay, that I forgive you? Because right here, again, you have a fan. You have somebody. And let me tell you that this conversation definitely impacted them. I mean, how do you think I get a hold of this? How do you think it ends up in my hands? Because they're disgusted by this. You woke them up. Yep. You made them woke, only the woke you did, you drove them away from comics, I'm sure, or at least away from this feeling. I think that they were probably looking at it. They were looking at this interaction, and at first they probably thought, what is wrong with me? But when they looked at themselves, they looked at the interaction and they thought about it. They said, no, this is probably a reflection of that person, and well, there's nothing wrong with me. It's you. Continuing on, you come here telling me you want to transition while proclaiming your loyalty to a movement that has done more than anything else since I transitioned to try and hurt me for being trans. What the hell? Again, we continue on with the lecture. We continue on with the finger pointing. Continuing, if you adore me so much, get the fuck out of Comicsgate and join the rest of us doing the work that makes it possible for people like me to make comics. What kind of work is that? Oh, going out and fighting the good fight, pointing your finger at that terrible Comicsgate people, like the person that came in here talking about how they go out, they pick up your stuff and on. Those people, they don't have a voice. They don't have the agency that comes with, say, their own decision making. They have to join you or else. They can't be a certain identifier there. No, they can't wear that. Nope, they have to do it because otherwise, all you're doing is helping build up walls designed to keep me and people like me out. Until then, you're part of the problem. Right there. I mean, look at that mess. Look at the way that was carried. The conversation, it continues like this. It continues one-sided, and, well, I want to end it here. I just wanted to show you exactly how these folks communicate with people that contact them. They contact them in a positive way. And well, when that positive contact comes across, they pretend that they're being harassed. They pretend that someone's going out and attacking them. They mistreat them, and then they throw them out there as the enemy. This is comics. This is par for the course. And of course, this is killing the industry. But anyhow, looking at this, what do you think about that? I mean, do you think that that surprises you in any way? It does surprise me in the fact that every time I look at something like this, I think that the industry allows or emboldens it. If I were in charge of an industry, I would tell people, hey, you got to go out. You got to play nice. You've got to treat people just like you expect when, say, you go to a restaurant or to a grocery store and on, you treat them the same way with the same respect. That's what these folks can't understand. They can't look into the mirror of self and imagine how they want to be treated and then reflect that outward. Nope, you have reflections of petty narcissism, the rule of world that is one, with one person looking at all, and well, that's how everything rolls. But again, you tell me what you think about this. Thank you. All right, so if you like that kind of content, please consider supporting the channel. How can they support the channel there? Subscribing and liking, right? Yeah. Do you like stuff?
Yes.
What kind of stuff do you like? Toys? Yeah, I like toys. So if you like this, you like toys. Oh, and yeah, you like me too. That sounds some good stuff.
Cats.
Oh, cats. That's actually a good thing as well.
Mom.
Yeah, moms. We like moms there. Everybody. Hey, we're getting pretty broad, and so on. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can do that in a couple of ways. There will be links in the description for Patreon. Patreon's pretty good, right?
Right.
And we are not allowed to accept any super chats or anything for about 90 days, so that definitely helps out there after we have been hit with that. Also, there is a PayPal link if they want to go and they want to support. Is PayPal link a good one too? Yeah, that means, it's just like Super Chats, kind of. And what do we do with Super Chats? What do we like buying? Stuff, yeah. And toys. Yep, we like buying stuff and toys. All right, and thank you again for your support. You want to thank them?
Thank you again for your support.
All right, bye. Tell them bye.
Bye.
That was good.